Hello and welcome to Music Shack Podcast. This is episode number 48. This week you're joined by myself, Bruce.
Ron.
And Ed.
Alright.
Delayed there, weren't you?
I'm always delayed. I'm running on a different schedule right now, so it's
that explains a lot.
Wow. Alright, trying to start the pod with an awkward moment of silence. I see.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Anyway.
Let's jump right into the
Shout out to Pfizer. Why we didn't have a pod last week?
Bruce, start us off.
Alright, so starting off with the Billboard Hot 100 of the week of June 26th. Number 1, we got Butter by BTS. Number 2, we got Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. And number 3, we've got Levitating by Dua Lipa. Number 4, we got Kiss Me More by Doja Cat. Number 5, we got Peaches by Justin Bieber. At 6, we got Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. At 7, we've got Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. At 8, we've got Astronaut in the Ocean by Masked Wolf. 9, we've got Montero by Lil Nas X. And at 10, we got Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo.
All right.
Moving on, we have the artist chart. Number 1 is Olivia Rodrigo. Number 2 is BTS. Number 3 is Lil Baby. Number 4 is Lil Durk. Number 5 is Taylor Swift. Number 6 is Tomorrow X Together.
Okay.
Okay. No one's going to correct me. Interesting.
I can't if I don't see it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Tomorrow Together.
Okay. Number 7's Luke Combs. Number 8's The Weeknd. Number 9's Dua Lipa. And number 10 is Billie Eilish.
You almost said eyelash. Or Eilish. Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
I didn't butcher it. You did. I win.
Nice.
Just making a joke, so it doesn't count.
I think he begs to differ.
Clearly. Well, that's ad logic. So, for our Billboard 200, we have a new entry number 1 from Polo G with Hall of Fame. New entry number 2 from Migos with Culture 3. Number 3 is Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 4 is The Voice of the Heroes from Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Number 5 is The Double Album by Morgan Wallen. Number 6 is a new entry from Twice with Taste of Love, the 10th mini anniversary, I think it is. I can't see it, it's cut off. Number 7 is the soundtrack to Bo Burnham's Inside special. Number 8 is a new entry from Maroon 5 with Jordy. Number 9 is Moneybagg Yo with A Gangsta's Pain. And number 10 is J. Cole with The Off Season.
Yes. I ran back through that album this week. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So where do we want to start? Oh, excuse me.
Probably somewhere random.
Okay.
We have a choice between 80s metal, whatever type of metal Fear Factory is under, and an EDM EP.
Fear Factory is classified as industrial.
Okay.
They're industrial metalcore, I believe.
You spoke first. You go.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so Fear Factory dropped the Aggression Continuum, which, yeah, this is good. It's pretty much the same feel that Gen X has had in 2015, and I'm okay with that. It feels like a natural continuation of it, and I'm all for it. I think my favorite was Collapse, just because there was more, like, variety, and there was more core influence for me. So I found that one, I think, to be my favorite, but overall, whole thing's pretty good. Very solid. Yeah. One of my managers likes it too, so it's a bonus.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, it was good. Shit.
I love their drums more than anything.
Yeah, his voice is like, I don't know exactly how to feel about his voice. Like, but instrumentally, fucking loved it.
Yeah, no, they're very, very good.
Yeah.
And very talented. But yeah, I've had this on repeat a little bit. But I've also had Gen X's on repeat at points because I love that album, and this one's right up there with it for me.
Yeah, the title track's pretty good off this album.
Yes. I liked Cognitive Dissonance. That was another good one.
Mm-hmm. That one.
Was it Fuel Injected Suicide Machine?
Yep.
I enjoyed that.
That was a single. Recode was good. The whole thing is just solid. And it's only 10 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even an hour.
Unlike some people we know.
Hey.
We're not naming any names.
Hour 13 minutes.
Oh, is that what we're going with now?
I guess. It's on the topic of metal.
So I brought along Halloween by Halloween.
Good old self-titled.
Yeah. It's only 14 tracks.
Hour and 13 minutes long.
Only.
Gave me like serious like 80s metal vibes.
Absolutely.
Especially with the the length of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of on some of them I got like Motley Crue vibes. In terms of instrumental.
I felt that.
I think Mass Pollution was my favorite, just because there was core influence there,
Yeah.
which is weird, but it was cool.
Mass Pollution was really good, yeah.
And like their drum work too. Other than that, I mean, it was solid. I may not go back to it, but it was solid.
I'll probably go back to it a few times. See if I
Sorry
can
to
pull
hear.
out of it again. I mean, the shortest song is only a minute.
Yeah,
And
that's
the longest
Orbit.
song is
And then the longest
followed by that.
Orbit's not even a song; it's like an intermission piece.
and
like
then
a
the
transition.
longest
Orbit's like an intro to Skyfall.
Yes, it's an intro to a 12-minute song.
Yes.
That's where the 13 extra minutes comes from.
yeah.
It even works as an intro to Skyfall.
It does. I think
Because
that was
they
the,
kind of blend into each other.
and I think that was the point.
Someone was probably like, all right, we can't do a 13-minute song, but how about 1 minute and then 12?
Right.
But now, while the songs are long, like you don't realize how long they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
That's
have good pacing and everything.
Yeah, that's most power metal though. Because they just keep the energy and they let it go and they don't stop it until you get to the end of it, which is, I guess you kind of have to do at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, because if you have a break in a 6-minute song, it's just straight power chords and power drums. It's a little weird, but they make it work.
Now you know it's weird.
Yeah.
Losing your tuner and try to tune the E string back to an E string after dropping it to G, and then realizing that you over-tuned it, and now you have 2 A strings. Try playing power chords with 2 A strings. Very weird. Very weird.
Nice. Ed,
Yes.
What'd
What
you
you
have?
got?
I had Pendulum's Elemental EP. It's a 4-song EP. 14 minutes long.
I want more.
Yes.
This was good.
honestly.
This was really good.
Yeah, I mean, got drum and bass vibes and shit all through it.
A lot of the synth leads were cool.
Yeah.
This was just a very good collection, just a small collection of 4, but it was
Yeah.
very nice.
It's hard to find a standout because they all are good enough to be standouts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Driver gave me
I like the intro to Driver. How it's just the water.
it gave me early drum and bass vibes.
Mhm.
Like the intro part, and then it came into a more modern sound. Louder Than Words, fucking that song's been posted on all kinds of different drum and bass sites,
Yeah.
because it's a banger.
Yeah. No, this is really good. I would definitely recommend this.
Yeah.
I will as well.
I want more of it.
He says solid.
Okay.
Want to dive into what we had last week that we didn't talk about? Because
I was not able to get to your stuff because I had family over.
I've listened to Ed stuff so much.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't get to that, unfortunately.
that
Kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I did now because you had MPH on here.
yeah.
I was really wanting to listen to that.
Yes, Spend the Night EP by MPH. Just a phenomenal electronic album. Well, not album, EP.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, it would be an album. Yeah, I'll have to check it out later.
I don't know if you could say nowadays it would be an album, because you have albums that have 30 songs and then you have EPs that have 4. So I mean, it's
But then there are people that do have like 4 or 5 song albums.
true.
It happens.
It does happen.
A lot of times you see it in like progressive metal or progressive rock. But Bruce gave us Butterfly 3000 from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard last week.
It was a fun one to go through.
This was interesting. Just apparently they write an album like every 3 or 4 months.
What?
Yeah.
What are they, Griselda?
But I did some like reading on this. They apparently, like, they did an album in 2012. They did an album in 2013. They have, let me find it. They have like 2 albums every 2 years. Because they started in 2011, then they had an album in 2012, 2 in 2013, I'm sorry. They had 3 in 2014. They had 2 in 2015, 1 in 2016, 3 in 2017. No, they had 5 in 2017.
So they are Griselda.
Like they're just constantly writing.
I mean, that's one way to get better at it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
the juices are flowing, then hey.
Apparently, what they gave, like the most recent thing, is part of a thing they were doing during quarantine, where they were just like writing every couple months or whatever, to have like 3 or 4 records pretty much good to go. So, yeah, but this was an interesting one. Like, it's just all over the place. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's definitely not for me. But it is an experience. That's for sure.
And based on what they described it as when they announced it, as melodic and psychedelic and cross-eyed auto-stereogram.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Mhm.
I would also agree. So yeah, like if you're into that kind of thing, definitely check this out. Because it's an experience.
Yes.
So that's like all I can really describe it as. It's an experience, not a bad one. That's for damn sure. Then I had Hammer King with their self-titled.
Which sounded like an album that I'd expect from Bruce. Sound like, I remember it being like, it was like a lot of power metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked it though. It was good.
I mean, you know I liked it, of course.
Well, yes. But you know, I actually enjoyed this a lot. Hammerschlag. That was a good one.
It was a very good one.
Baptized by the Hammer was also one of my favorites.
Further reinforcing the point that metal names just are amazing.
In the name of the hammer. Never gets old.
Yeah, I do enjoy just how psychotic and off the wall like metal names are.
Yep.
Like, it's just, jeez.
Yep. I believe that concludes last week.
You brought us another EP last week, right, Ed?
Yes,
You
it
did,
was
that's right.
Hyper's Control.
I loved that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check these out.
Control was a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just you know, it's a strong EP.
Making me mad that I didn't listen to him.
Sorry to hear it.
I'll have to listen to him later.
Yeah. We'll listen to him during breakdown.
Yeah, we can do that too. I believe that's everything for last week, because I don't think I had any singles, and I don't know that anybody else did either.
Nah, I think that's everything.
Yep.
All right. So,
On to intermittent listening.
You're.
oh, I had a single actually, because
Oh, yeah.
for this week.
Actually, we had a couple.
We had a
singles
couple,
this
yeah.
week, yeah.
Oh,
Bullet
yeah.
for My Valentine.
With knives.
Which
Forgot
what
about that.
Out of left field, but it was good.
Excuse me.
Like, what now?
Because they mellowed out a little bit, and they just came back with what they know how to do best.
Heavy.
Not saying that, you know, their mellower stuff isn't bad, like isn't good, but like this is what they do best, and they just came at us out of nowhere with it.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy.
Very. Jeez. Like I heard it and I'm like, damn. And I'm like, Bullet for My Valentine? What?
Yep.
Because like I was listening to it on the New Music Daily
Mm-hmm.
playlist on Apple. And then Ron recommended it, and I'm like, yeah, I know what that sounds like. It's not at all what I was expecting when I seen the name Bullet
No.
for My Valentine.
But you can definitely tell it is Bullet.
But damn,
I'm hoping the album is just generally that kind of feel.
I'd be
'Cause
excited
it's-
for that album if that's
It's
the
their
feel.
it's their self-titled. They've got to be tapping into everything for this.
Mm.
So, I mean, there's a song on here called No Happy Ever After.
Damn, that's depressing.
One called Parasite. There's one called Bastards. Like,
I don't know. I feel like if you have an album and there's a song on there called Parasite or something that has to it Parasite, it's going to be a heavy album.
you also have the last one's called Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Yeah.
So we have Knives, Death by a Thousand Cuts. Are they cutters? Just wondering.
We also have Rainbow Veins.
Are they cutters while on drugs?
Who knows? Not that this is condoned by any means,
Not at all.
but like,
Uh,
yeah, I'm excited for that. That's not for a while, I don't think. Yeah, it's not until October.
okay. Everything good's coming out in October as far as metal's concerned. According to Ed. Electronic music going strong as fuck
Always.
right now. Jeez.
I also gave you guys. I played 2 of them.
That's a plane.
It is a plane.
There we go. This is
Chop,
not
chop,
an edit
chop.
point unless somebody starts talking. So.
I played the new Ginger song that came out like this week,
Okay.
right at the beginning of the week, called Vortex. It's weird, but it's good. Because Ginger's known for just having like weird blends of styles, and it's always a different thing they blend with the metal on every record. But they make it work. And Tatiana can scream her head off and sing like an angel, and I love it.
Crazy.
So, and it's typical Ginger structure and attitude and feel, like the ambience from it, but they blend metal with like whatever else they had on this. I don't know how to classify it, but it's good. It's genty, it's chuggy, and it's just, yes. And then Sleep Token had their newest, which was...
Odd.
It's definitely odd. It's called Alkaline. I love the music video for this, by the way. But this is just... Apparently this is something this is their signature like sound. They do this weird shit, and then they add the chuggies.
The chug.
The chuggies.
They do some of this weird shit and then they add the chuggies.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Blame Nick Nocturnal for my terminology. I'm sorry.
Alright.
But yeah, no, I like this. I'm gonna check out their previous stuff and then the album when this drops.
That dude's fucking funny.
He is. He very much is.
I am a little upset with algorithms, but it's no, because I watched Joe Lysick stand-up routine, then watched Nick make fun of Math Rock, and then got a whole mess load of recommendations for Math Rock.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, I watched one little fucking skit thing here. Like,
Yep. He's got more of those, by the way, for different genres.
I know.
They're great.
I love them.
But
Off of intermittent watching.
intermittent listening.
Yes.
So what y'all been playing?
All right, so it's been relatively tame for me.
Define tame.
Listening to Starkill, The Unguided,
Okay. You think Starkill's tame.
compared to what you have at least.
Okay, well that's different.
I've been playing a lot of TWRP,
Okay, twerp.
and then just a lot of EDM.
Twerp's an interesting group.
I've actually been on a kick of just listening to podcasts the past 2 weeks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Fit for a King as of recent. Just for whatever reason. Backbreaker's still a banger.
Fit for a King's ridiculous. I remember the first time I heard a song by them, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I think it was like Shatter or some shit.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I heard that. I was like, whoa. So I gotta hear more by these guys.
Yeah, I've been on my normal kicks. Wage War's new record, Pressure, or the latest, I should say. Played that again a little bit. That still holds up really well. A little bit of Fame. I didn't play Fame on Fire. I've been all over the place since the last week, so, and then into my normal stuff. So, not a whole lot has changed, but it's good. Oh, Blessed to Fall was this morning while I was at work. Specifically, the Exodus record, which is the one that has, can't think of the song name. It's Hollow Body. Hollow Bodies. That record with that title track, which is probably my favorite that they've had. And that's where I've been.
What is it? I had a terrible day. I think it was Tuesday at work, or was it Monday? It happens. Anyway, I just felt the need to listen to Meek. Meek
Okay.
Mill.
Okay.
Just out of the blue.
There's only, to me, as far as I know, there's only one Meek, so I should know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. But what is that? I went running through his essentials playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, what is it? You got the intro, by which I absolutely love. Then you got, I don't want to say the wrong year. You know, I know it's not named after a year.
Mm-hmm. Find it at.
You can do it. We believe
Pulling it
in
up
you.
now. It's off his Wins and Losses album.
Okay.
1942 Flows.
Ah.
Yeah. Fucking still love that song. But yeah. Yeah, I was running through some of his shit, like House Party and Levels and
I know a lot of people don't like him because of his lyrics. So I know he gets a lot of flack for his lyrical content, from what I know. I couldn't tell you exactly why, because I don't listen to him, but...
now you got me running through his lyrics trying to figure out. Like, other than being misogynistic,
I mean, there's that, I guess, but...
But that's hip-hop. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, You know,
Not that it's okay.
Shouldn't be defending it like that. Like,
No,
I just made it
it's
sound like
it's not okay.
As long as it's hip hop, you could just, you know,
You could be a douchebag.
you could be exactly. You could be a terrible human being.
No, that's not okay.
But
I just remember when I was in high school, a lot of people didn't like Meek Mill just because he didn't have bars, according to them.
I got you.
But I don't know how true that is.
There was a bar period where everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta have bars, man."
Yeah, that was like 2015.
But was yeah,
that time.
yeah, odd time period.
Yes, that was also
But
the time
it
period
was-
where we had trap.
It was cool that people were focusing on lyrics, because I feel like a lot of times certain songs go out there and people aren't really focusing on lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Rick Ross legit rapped about roofing a woman in a song. The song went to the radio. Radios played it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was Rocco's "You Ain't Even Know It" remix. At the very end of the song.
Do people
So-
just not take it seriously anymore, and
I
that's why they get away with it?
I put Molly up in her champagne. She didn't know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She didn't know it. His words.
Wow.
Don't believe me? Rocco, you ain't know it. Remix, Rick Ross.
That's crazy. When I brought up trap, and it reminded me of another song that I heard last night.
Oh, you went running through Migos Culture 3?
No.
Me neither. Anyway.
Wow. Way to burn the album.
Oh my god, you killed him.
Way to murder that one.
No. All right. So I listened to like the first 3 songs.
Mine has nothing to do.
Let me not.
Mine has nothing to do with the actual genre. There's an aspect of the genre in the song that I listen to. 1056, which is like a super group of different metal artists. It's pissed core. It's heavy. It's angry, and it just hits you. That type of thing. It's what Darko US is.
Just say it's pissed core.
Yeah, it's what it's colloquially known as. Actually,
Okay.
because it's just that heavy, like it beats you in the face.
All right.
I can see that.
There's aspects of trap in the song, which I thought was actually really
Like
cool.
Hi-hat rolls.
Yeah, like in the beginning and at the very end,
Okay.
and I think somewhere in the middle, if I remember correctly. But it's like flavor almost. It's actually really nice to break up all of the intensity.
Hi-hat rolls are very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Shout
what
out
it
to
reminded me
whoever
of.
did that first.
Yeah, really. It was a great innovation.
Like, really, the person that should be saying that is Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
He's made plenty of money off hi-hat rolls. He's like,
So, I guess we can move on to. You want to go to news or upcomings?
we could go to news because I got a pile.
The news that I have pertains to Metallica
Oh.
in a form of an upcoming, as well, but it's not for a while.
Okay.
Because apparently,
Speak, peasant.
wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Rude.
Can we get that out of here?
Can we remove this one? In September, they're doing a thing called the Metallica Blacklist,
All right.
which is where they're taking songs from the Black Album, and other artists are doing their own renditions of them. So, there's only one so far that's available. There's a version of Enter Sandman somebody did, by Juanes, I think. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions of Enter Sandman on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versions of Sad But True. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions of Holier Than Thou. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versions of The Ungiven. Unforgiven, and just like the majority of that record.
So Metallica is turning into Taylor Swift on steroids. You know how she's re-recording albums?
Yeah, no, but these are other people. These are other people doing these.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, which I
I
think
thought
is
you meant it was them
no.
doing 7 different versions of the same song.
No, it's
Can
different.
you imagine if Metallica was just like, yeah, we're gonna do 7 different versions of Enter Sandman just because we feel like it?
It's different artists doing renditions. Oh, there's 2 off of this, by the way. There's Nothing Else Matters, the Miley Cyrus version. And then there's the Enter Sandman version by Juanes. They're doing the majority of this record with other people doing it, like performing the songs, which I thought was really cool that they're doing this because to name a few, Ghost is doing Enter Sandman.
Oh.
Yes. I'm very excited for that one. Weezer is also doing it. Weezer singing Metallica.
Like, I've already got so many different versions of Enter Sandman
You're
on my
about to have 2
playlist,
more.
but now I'm going to have it by the big bands that everyone knows.
Mac DeMarco is doing Enter Sandman as well. So yeah, those are going to be fun to listen to. Jason Isbell and the 400 Units doing Sad But True. Where the Mexican Institute of Sound is also doing Sad But True. Royal Blood's doing Sad But True.
Really?
Yes, so is St. Vincent.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Off and Pup are doing Holier Than Thou. So is Corey Taylor, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Cage the Elephant's doing The Unforgiven. Yep.
Cage the Elephant.
Yep. Yeah, just to name a few.
This is going to be interesting.
J Balvin is doing Wherever I May Roam
What?
with Metallica.
What?
Like, yeah.
J Balvin.
Yep.
What? Hold on.
Yep. Portugal. Portugal, the man, is doing Don't Tread on Me.
What?
Yeah.
Portugal the Man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's Sebastian is doing I think a version of Nothing Else Matters and Don't Tread on Me combined because it's called Don't Tread on Else Matters.
Okay.
So I think it's like a splice of the two,
Okay.
which is going to be interesting. The Who is doing Through the Never, the Mongolian group.
Okay. The HU. Gotcha.
So I'm excited about that one.
Oh my God. Could you imagine throats hearing Metallica versus throat song? It's going to sound demonic as fuck.
Yep.
I am all for this.
Goodnight Texas is doing Of Wolf and Man. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. That's just that's not even half of them. There's a bunch on here. So My Morning Jacket's doing Nothing Else Matters.
You have a morning jacket that does Nothing Else Matters? What?
Volbeat's doing Don't Tread on Me. I don't like Volbeat, but I'll be interested in hear this. So yeah, like there's some names on here that are interesting and they get me excited. So I'm going to go through this when that drops. But that is the news I have. They're doing that. That's not until September for the whole thing. So I'm going to keep an eye out.
That is that is some news.
Yes, it is. Saw that this morning.
So I found this a week ago.
About a week ago.
On The Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's a group of historians that are trying to document document and archive the birth of jungle and drum and bass.
Oh?
Yeah.
That's a deep-ass dive.
Yes. Dude, I hope they make a documentary.
That would be cool. I might actually have to watch that one.
Nice.
I would love to watch a documentary on the birth of drum and bass, hearing about the pirate radio stations and all the crazy shit over in London, like that was going on at the time. Like, I think it'd be sick. Let's see. Supposedly, Kendrick Lamar is scheduled to do one show in all of 2021.
Oh,
Yep.
why one?
Because he's Kendrick Lamar.
That's not a reason.
Yes, it is. It's,
You said that so matter of fact.
it's a day in Vegas. Is the show he's doing. It's November 12th to 14th. He's scheduled to headline the Friday show. Travis Scott's scheduled to headline Saturday, and Tyler, the Creator, is scheduled to headline the Sunday show. Fucking stacked ass list though. Jeez. The Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Uzi Vert, fucking Polo G, who got into some legal trouble over the last weekend.
And he's #1 on the 200 chart.
I've been looking for updates on what is, whether he's still being held or not, and I couldn't. That's why I didn't really bring it up. Oh shit. This is something crazy. David Guetta sold his masters.
Mm-hmm.
For, let me see if I can find how much he sold it for. It's got to be a huge amount.
We talked about Lil Uzi Vert, I think it was, that had the diamond in his forehead. We talked about that getting removed.
Oh, did he take it out?
No, yeah. He
got that
getting
removed.
it removed. Yeah.
Or, yeah, I don't know if it is not yet, but he is getting that removed if it's not been yet.
What's his reasoning for taking it out?
I don't know.
He probably doesn't want to look like an alien anymore.
That is a thing. I found that too. I don't remember if we talked about it.
It's
Ooh. Looking
so.
at the, yes. Looking at the upcomings.
Gotcha. He the person that bought him out paid $100 million
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
to acquire his masters.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's David Guetta. Like, his music's fucking phenomenal, but I
Right.
I don't know. But that's for all previously released and any upcoming releases. So
Right.
So they apparently got a portion of the single he dropped this week.
Cool.
And I said a portion because there's somebody else on the on the song. Was it Jim Root from Slipknot?
Really?
Says that there's a couple of unreleased albums by Slipknot.
Oh, we already knew this.
Oh, okay.
But they're also working on new material, supposedly.
So they got unreleased albums, but
They're also working on new material.
that's crazy. What
Yeah.
is it, Lil Wayne? No, because Lil Wayne had the Carter 5 like hemmed up for I think he's supposed to drop it like for 4 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was ready to be dropped, and instead of dropping it because he had label issues, he was putting out other shit. That's where that came from.
But yeah, no, apparently they have an album that's from the All That Remains era that they just haven't dropped. So, I'm not surprised. Oh, there's some names on here. Sorry, I'm peeking ahead at upcomings, and there's some good shit coming.
Gotcha. So, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City, his first like big label album, has now spent 450 weeks on the Billboard 200. So,
Wow.
like, yeah.
There was a
Apparently, it's the longest charting hip hop studio album in history.
wow.
But I thought M had one that was up there longer. I don't know. And last article I got is Fieldy, the bassist from Korn.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's going on a hiatus from Korn.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay. So, there could be a need for a new bassist.
I remember reading something about Avenged Sevenfold. One of their self-titled album just hit like a big milestone. I don't remember which one it was. And I really can't remember what it was, and I wish I did. But I know that happened. That was a little while ago, and I don't remember. I'm mad at myself for not bringing that up. Because I specifically read it so I could. Let's see. I'm not gonna bother finding it just because it's old by now. But Bruce, do you have anything?
Nothing.
Okay, figured I'd ask anyway.
Bruce just over there, listen to words.
I've been looking. Haven't found anything. Interesting, that is.
Alright. We ready?
I think so.
Alright. On to upcoming.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so for the slated for the 25th, according to Hip Hop DX, GT is dropping Motion. Evidence is dropping Unlearning Volume 1. Doja Cat is dropping Planet Her. Let's see. Juicy J is dropping The Hustle Still Continues. So I think it might be a deluxe from the album he dropped last year. Either way, I'll be checking it out. And Tyler, the Creator,
Oh no, here we go.
is dropping Call Me If You Get Lost.
Okay, that's an interesting title.
Very interesting title. I'm going to be interesting where he goes with it, because I remember he put out like a pop album with Igor.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the last thing I heard by him. So it'd be interesting to see where he goes with it. But yeah. That's the list for Hip Hop DX. 25th June
Bruce, you're up next.
2021.
All right.
So dragged out.
Also for June 25th, we've got Gaspard Algam is dropping Escapades.
Escapades.
Hiatus Coyote is dropping Mood Valiant. Hiss Golden Messenger is dropping Quietly Blowing It.
Oh, hold on. I'm pretty sure it's not what we think it means, but that's just
I
funny.
think so.
That's just funny.
Bro, they're quietly blowing it.
I don't know how you can quietly blow it, but alright.
Moving on. Island is dropping Yesterday Park. John Grant is dropping Boy from Michigan. Johnny Dynamite and the Bloodsuckers is dropping Sleeveless.
Why do I know who that is?
You know who that is?
Yes, and I don't know why.
Oh.
I've heard the name somewhere, I don't know why.
Lightman Jarvis Ecstatic Band is dropping Band.
Ah.
So the Static Band is dropping a band?
Well, they're dropping Band as in
Band.
you've been banned from this location.
Oh,
okay.
that band, okay.
Yeah. Lightning Bug is dropping A Color of the Sky. Lucy
Alright.
Dacus is dropping Home Video. Matthew Deere is dropping Peacher's Sigh and Potion Lost Album,
Shut up, man.
recorded in 2008. Modest Mouse is dropping The Golden Casket.
Ooh.
Spelling is dropping The Turning Wheel.
But what are they spelling?
The Turning Wheel.
The Turning Wheel.
Alright, spell it then.
Squirrel Flower is dropping Planet 1.
Another planet.
T. Hardy Morris is dropping The Digital Age of Rome. And the Mountain Goats are dropping Dark in Here.
Rome had a
No, but
digital
there's
age.
lights on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But Rome had a digital age.
That one right over his head.
He's still stuck on the previous
He's
one.
still stuck in digital Rome. You good, Head?
No. No.
All right, Ron, what do you got from the Scandinavian disease list?
Doctor, what do we have today?
How many will I have to read for you?
Probably one.
Okay.
So, for June 25th, 2021.
You say June 25th?
Yeah, June 25th.
June 25th.
2021?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, make me second guessing it. I know it's right. So fuck you. So the Absents are dropping Coffinized. Amenra is dropping Day Doom. Beartooth with Below. I'm probably gonna give you guys that one.
Okay.
Buck Cherry with Hellbound. Cathexis with Untethered Abyss. Cerebral Rot with Excretion of Mortality.
Okay.
Dark Throne with Eternal Hails. Enslaved is dropping a three album set called the Cinematic Tour 2020. They're dropping Below the Lights, Chronicles of the Northbound, and The Rise of Ymir. Oh, it's a 4 set, never mind. And the other one is The Journey Within. That's a whole set of records.
That was a well-timed mic hit there.
Hey.
The Journey Within.
Bong. Was not intentional, actually. So that worked. Eve 6 is dropping the Grim Value EP, and I'm checking this out because I love Eve 6. And they haven't had anything in years. You good, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fargo is dropping Strangers d'Amour. Fractal Universe with the Impassable Horizon. Erased with Solitary. The Lacuna Coil with Live from the Apocalypse. Light the Torch with You Will Be the Death of Me, which is Howard Jones' new group. So I will be checking that one out too. Motorhead is doing a 40th anniversary edition of No Sleep Till Hammersmith. So that's coming.
Nice.
Parallax Occlusion with Ray Traces of Death. Pestilence is coming out with Exitivum. That's going to be an interesting one. Suidakra, I think it is, with Wolfbite. And then here's the one that I need you to help me with. I have an idea, but I don't want to
Butcher it.
I'm doing the mic hits today, apparently.
Dude, you're murdering them.
Apparently.
Get the fuck away from it.
Guessing
Wrong microphone, wrong.
Catafalque with a Vadak. Is that the one?
Yes.
All right. I think I got that right.
Okay.
No one here is going to correct you,
No. But they're dropping Vadak.
unfortunately.
Earn is dropping Serpent and Spirit. White Ward is dropping Debimure Morti.
Okay.
That's an EP. And then Wild Street is dropping 3. And Withered is dropping Verloren.
Okay.
All right.
That will conclude episode, we said 47?
48.
48. I'm sorry. It's been a week.
Oh, shit.
Way to cut that.
Oh, my God.
This will be episode 48 of the Music Check podcast for the week.
Yes.
If you want to try to keep up with us, follow us on Twitter at Music Shack Pod. We'll try to keep you up to date.
Yes. And enjoy the noise, and we'll see you next week.
You're, as always, player, one love, mosh and rave responsibly. Happy Pride Month.
You stole it from him. Now he has nothing.
You bitch.
You sick man.
I had to.
He has nothing now.
Hey, I got the Twitter.
Oh,
You did get the
that's
Twitter.
true. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Later.
You're